What's up,
What's
Mr.
up?
Stash?
What's going on, Mr. Red? How you doing? Happy Monday, Monday. Woo!
It was not a fun day Monday, and I am glad
No?
it's damn near a done day Monday because it's been a hell day. I've had a
Yeah,
headache all day. I got in a little fender bender this morning in school traffic, taking Miss Fern to school. It's just been one of them days, man. One of them Mondays.
damn it, brother. Damn it. Yeah, you messaged me earlier this morning. I'm like, snap. What a great way to start off the day, right? I mean, even trying to stay positive and being in a 4-car pileup. Oh, man, I feel
Yeah,
you,
man.
brother.
It was no fun, but it's one of those things that can't be avoided. Student driver, school zone, high school at that. So you got drivers everywhere trying to get to drop off lines, and it happened. Just sucks
Holy
because like literally 2 months ago, I just had it fixed where I hit a deer and it broke the exact same piece of plastic that it broke last time. So
bitch. Right. That's karma. Man, I tell you what, my daughter is still doing virtual school. She's going to go back next year in person, her senior year. But I do not miss school traffic in and around the high school. Holy fuck. If you're listening and you're dropping kids off at high school, Jesus, keep your head on a swivel. Oh, my God. It's
it's
insane.
crazy, man. I try to get there 20 minutes early. Well, my kid wants to be there 20 minutes early, but it's a good thing because like today we came at the last minute, and because of the wreck held us up, and then everything was so crowded.
Yeah, right. It's crazy. Well, okay. Outside of that shit, first off, happy birthday yesterday, young man.
My yester birthday. Thank you, sir.
Yester birthday. Yester birthday. Hope you had a good birthday. How was your weekend? I think you did some
Weekend was
fun stuff though, right?
Yeah, weekend was good, man. Saturday we went or Friday night we got surprised with a couple tickets to see the Drive-By Truckers in Louisville. It was so funny because I walk in and because me and Miss Meg normally have a conversation when we walk in about our days. I'm like, look, I'm home. I love you. I have 2 tickets to a concert at 8 tonight. Do you want to go? And she just kind of looked at me like, are you serious? And I said, it's Drive-By Truckers. She's like, I'll get dressed. So we got there literally at 8. Um, and so total surprise. Shout out to my cousin Lisa for totally hooking us up with tickets. Her old man
Nice.
wasn't feeling good, didn't want to go do the concert thing, not feeling good. So we got the tickets. Saturday, my dad took us out to dinner. We had an amazing steak dinner at Amazing Joe's. And then Sunday, my mother-in-law cooked a whole spread. I mean, literal spread of food. So
Mhm.
I ate damn well this weekend. And then she made me
Right.
cake. Her cakes are absolutely amazing. So it's like a blackberry raspberry jam in between yellow layers of yellow cake with a lemon icing.
Oh my God. Dude, I don't eat I don't eat desserts, but that sounds absolutely amazing.
Dude, I'm telling
Oh,
you, her cakes will turn you into a cake guy.
well, that sounds impressive. What's up, Yukon? What's up, Crayon? Good to see
Crank
you.
on.
Speaking of Miss Meg, there she is. What's up,
There's
Miss
Miss
Meg?
Meg.
Here we got Tech jumping in. Good to see you, brother. Hope to see you this weekend.
So
Meg-
I know what you've been up to this weekend because I got proof of it.
Yeah, yeah. What's up, Bryce? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining.
So
No,
he braided a brand new string for his basket. So when he lowers it down, it's not as hard on his gentle hands.
that's right, man. Trying to haul those puppies out of the cave with the bottles of lotion, putting the lotion in the basket and all that good stuff. No, overall it was a pretty good weekend. Kind of quiet, It's nice to be home. But yeah, I spent a fair amount of time on Saturday, kind of trying to learn a new skill. I'm a big fan of teach a man to fish versus just giving him a fish. And Foghorn. I don't know if you're watching now or you'll be watching later, but he had mentioned offering some help, and we've had some others reach out. But I spent some time making an intro, and I figured it'd be better to get a feel for how to do it versus just asking for help. So yeah, I spent a little time on Saturday trying to find a freeware to leverage, and hopefully it won't get us booted off of StreamYard or Facebook. Everything's free and was available, and so hopefully that's good. But yeah, we actually got an intro by God.
So last week was episode 10. So we made it 10 episodes. We're like, people are still watching, so we got to do something else. So Stash stepped
Yep.
up and made an intro. So 11 through whatever. Here we go. Let's show
We'll
it.
see. Let's dig it.
Happy intro. Dude, seriously, I love it. I've told you over and over. And I hadn't actually seen this version. There's a few differences, but I've loved it since day one. So great job on that, Mr. Stash.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Nah, it was some fun. What's up, D-Train? Good to see you, brother. Yes, Fabs. He's an interesting fucker. I'm glad you caught the small print on there, right? Yeah. Old Red, I put. He's the fucking man. I couldn't figure out what to put for myself, but yeah. No, it was fun actually kind of creating it. Yeah, about 2:30 in the morning, my daughter comes out in the garage, out in the shop here, and she's like, "You good?" I'm like, "Yeah." "What's up?" She's like, "It's 2:30 in the morning." I'm like, "Shit." So it was fun. It was fun putting together.
What's up, Bryce?
Good to see you. Thanks for joining. First timers, right on.
We're glad you're here, man.
Glad to have you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Yukon.
All right. So we got a couple guests tonight. I don't know if you remember the show from last week, and it's still running. But Mr. Shooter himself came on to talk about his $500 challenge. So if Mr. Shooter, when Schaefer Prostate raises $500, he's going to come live and get rid of his mustache and go Whaler Gang for however long he chooses.
Well, I like my Whaler brothers, but I'm always nervous when I see a stash come
Whaler, but I can sure as fuck love one. All right. So we had somebody step up a couple days ago. I seen it come through my Facebook. I was like, all right, here we go. So we had somebody come up with $1,000 number. So without further ado, I would like to bring on a very close brother of mine, Mr. Bam Bam, Kenneth Maroy.
What's going on, man?
What's up, Bam Bam? Good to see you again, brother.
Good to see you guys too.
How you been? We got a chance to meet in person, a few weeks ago down in Louisiana. Awesome little competition, Mobfest 6, but you doing well, I hope.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right on.
Have you recovered fully?
Oh, yeah. My two boys are both still talking about it.
Oh man, those kids had an absolute blast. I absolutely love watching the kids. The venue was perfect for kids because they could run around. There was enough adults in the span of what we had to make sure nobody was drowning or getting bit by gators. So yeah, perfect.
And there are gators. There are gators in those waters.
I heard about it. I heard y'all pass by one on that little lake tour thing you did.
Yeah, a little boat ride. I swear to it. So, so anyway, like I said, me and Bam Bam pretty close brothers. I just got to tell a little backstory because I tell it everybody when they ask me if I know Bam Bam. So first starting out in Mob, me and my kid and my wife, Miss Meg and Fern, decided we were going to head to Nashville. Didn't have a clue in hell what we were doing, but we were spending the weekend in Nashville. So it's kind of one of those random moment trips. So I put on the Beard Mob page, hey, who's in Tennessee and wants to hang out? Because I'm going to Tennessee. I might as well meet some brothers. This dude hits me up. He's like, I'll meet you, dude, wherever you want to meet. He's like, I got this little breakfast spot we can hit. I'm like, all right, that sounds good. He takes us to this style buffet restaurant where I couldn't eat any more if I had wanted to, and I definitely wanted to. And just like that, man, we hung out. We stood on the porch out front. We got to know each other a little bit. I got to play with the boys. And that's what mob's about, dude. It's just connecting with other people. So kudos to Bam Bam for stepping up and really the hospitality, and it made me love mob even more at that moment. It reaffirmed, because I'd only been in mob maybe 3-4 months at that time. It reaffirmed what everybody had said, is we're about our people. And so,
Hell yeah.
so thank you for that. It's led to some many great adventures. So
Yes, it has.
I'm blessed that you could help. So
right, Chris.
I seen a post the other day that said if shave for prostate can make $1,000, you were gonna trim your nose hairs.
Trim my nose hairs.
That's what I read. If it's got
Damn,
on Facebook,
bro,
yeah.
the whole
$1,000.
that whole time I thought it was a mustache. Son of a bitch.
No. No, I actually don't have a mustache. That's all nose hair.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
It runneth over.
No, basically, I saw that pop up about the the prostate fundraiser that you're doing, and I almost lost my father to that about 10 years ago. He survived, but it was not fun. So it's a downer, and if basically the challenge is if y'all can get up to $1,000, I will shave both my head and my mustache.
Damn.
I will go whaler and stay whaler for a minimum of 30 days.
Hey, he's committing to 30 days, so I mean that's more than some people have done after they've shaved.
That's impressive.
But your
So
hair
I
too,
gotta
man.
ask.
You got some.
Go ahead, Bob.
You got some
No.
hair.
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna say.
Well, I was growing it out so that my younger boy didn't want to shave cut his hair down because he's got those real long golden curls, and I just his brother's got short hair, his grandfather's got short hair, so it was he was feeling lonesome being the only guy with long hair, so I figured I'd damn Fabs.
Amen to that.
That's coming hard.
Yeah.
Well, hey, at least with it being nose hair, I don't have to worry about any kind of gel or anything. I've just got natural gel. Never mind. That's kind
Yeah,
of
right.
All
No,
right.
it's not.
Well, anyway.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, man, I appreciate that. So I've grown my hair out and donated, I don't know, 6 or 7 times throughout my life. So I can appreciate the growing it out. And man, I tell you what, that young man of yours, his facial reaction, just killer. Just killer. And that's one of my favorite memories from MobFest is seeing his reaction on stage.
It broke
for the kids.
MobFest. Everything,
Oh my God.
everything was low. That was a high. It broke MobFest.
For sure. But that's killer. You're hopping in to donate to an excellent and important cause, and to throw in your hair and your how long you been growing your hair out and your mustache, I guess, if I can ask.
The mustache is kind of waxed and waned. Like I'd get fed up with straining soup through it or whatever and trim it down or whatever. But the hair, that's been, let's see, been growing this since summer of 2019.
Right.
Wow.
Right on.
So, yeah.
That's commitment right there.
Dude,
It's just laziness.
I thank you so much for your commitment, and now it's almost like we're stair-stepping levels because Shooter jumped in at 500, you jumped in at 1,000, and our goal's 4,000 for the big shave where I go chops, and Harry loses his hair too and his mustache, and Travis Smith, and then Chris Hall jumped in at $4,000. So it's a good build-up, man, and because we got till August, so it's going to be a lot of fun along the way, and we're going to try to raise a lot of money for just one stop one for prostate cancer, and
we're gonna have to get some sharpening intermission for the young lady that's going to be doing these hair and beard cuts. Holy hell! I mean, she's not going to have enough to get through everybody.
Well, one thing I was thinking, maybe if y'all get up to 4,000 rather than doing the hair thing live, I'll go to wherever y'all's. I guess Indiana's next. Are y'all doing a competition for this one for the prostate?
Well,
So,
we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it in August at our Bearded Theater, our yearly comp.
Okay.
Our big one.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm planning on being there anyway. So if we get up to 4,000, then whoever donates the most of any one donor gets to shave my head if they're there, or they can elect a proxy if they're not going to be there.
So 1,000 we get the stash. We reach the 4,000. You lose the hair live by the biggest donor.
Well, no, 1,000 for both. If we get to 4,000, whoever has donated the most to the 4,000 gets to actually do the shave at the comp if you want to.
Deal. I like it.
Fantastic.
Thank you, brother, for
Not a problem.
being there and stepping up to help with this. It's a very relevant thing in men's health. So I got the PayPal running at the bottom of the screen. I had the logo.
Yep. PayPal at Shave for Prostate. It's an important cause. You know, we've said it before, we'll say it again. Men's health, it's important just as much as everybody's health, but it's, you know, one of the leading killers among men in the world. So get tested, donate to a great important cause. It's good stuff. You know, that's what we strive to do every day, do good shit. So do yourself some good shit. Go get checked out.
For any of the ladies watching, just, you know, help out your man, because if I'm not mistaken, the CDC put out guidance that guys have to reach the big O minimum 3 times a week to maintain proper prostate health. And that, I mean, I'm not joking around. That's actually a legitimate figure.
Well, it's a good thing I'm divorced, I guess. I don't know.
You might ought to get your prostate checked, bro.
I think I need to call the doctor. Yep, I'm behind.
Doc, I need an oil change. Doc, come on, you got to help me.
Oh, Lord. Well, Bam Bam, on that, I think we're going to wrap up, brother.
All right, man.
Anything you want to say to the crowd?
No, just mob the fuck up. And I do hope that we get to see everybody in September for the 2nd annual Music City Moonshine Classic. Scott's got a raffle running for that. That's actually it's a pretty good little vacation package. If Fabs, man, you're killing me. All right, guys, y'all have a good night.
No, you too.
All
Thanks
right.
for
Love you, brother.
Have a good one, brother.
Be good, man. No, that's cool. Bam Bam stepping up like that. He's a good dude. Had a chance to meet him for the first time a few weeks ago. So that's killer. And yeah, Fabs, I don't know how you're going to do that, but I don't know if you can put it live or just got to send private videos. But
I don't think that can go live. We will sell that footage for charity.
Yeah, that's that curiosity kills the cat, man. I tell you what, yeah.
Yeah, for charity. Okay, man. So that was an awesome time. We got to talk to Bam Bam. Got to hear his challenge, a little about the Moonshine Festival down there in Tennessee, Beard Mob, Tennessee, throwing that down there.
Absolutely. I think we got another pretty cool guest that's going to be popping on here. Another person I got a chance to meet for the first time a few weeks ago at Mob Fest. So, man, I'm excited.
So without further ado, let's bring on the star of the show tonight. Boujee!
What's up, guys?
How you doing, girl?
I want to start off by saying I'm not shaving nothing. So
not even your prostate?
I commend you guys. And I love a whaler, so I'm all for that. But this girl's not nope. So how are you guys tonight?
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
So, yeah, I was listening backstage and I was like, okay, Fabs, don't even ask because I'm not doing it. It's not happening.
Yep. I'm on the fence. I thought about trying to throw my hair in there. I've never had a shaved head. I've had about every hairstyle you can imagine except for bald. But man, I don't know.
I don't know if you could pull it off. From a girl's point of view, I don't know if you could pull it off.
From a man's point of view, I ask you not to shave your head.
I feel like you would look like Mr. Peanut.
Right? I would. I'd have to swap these out for a monocle. Yes. I'd have to get the monocle and a top hat and
yes. I mean, you already have the stash. I mean,
holy hell, why haven't we done that yet?
I guess that would be. I don't know. That would be a good swap from the Silence of the Stash. That could be the next. That could be the next thing, Mr. Peanut. That could. I don't know.
Yeah. As soon as we move on. As soon as we move on from this, man. But you're branded now. I've seen lighters. I've seen phone chargers. You know, you're branded at this point.
Oh my God. Yeah, I think so.
I do talk about you like when, you know, we talk about, you know, ModFest is near and dear to my heart. I love ModFest. It's probably one of my favorite comps. And you were probably a big topic when I got to work. I'm like, look, let me tell you about what I saw this weekend. So I had to tell the story that, and of course I had to tell the story about not remember sitting on Red's lap either. So
hey, I was in the zone. Miss Meg was crafting. We were doing our thing. I mean, we got to know each other better. It's all good.
We sure did. Yeah. So,
that's too funny.
Them damn margaritas.
Yeah.
Right.
Fab says the only thing you're shaving is ice for your margaritas.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. My margarita machine's over here, so you know. Yes, we are besties, Chris. Yes, we are.
So the reason we're here tonight, and I can show you where this all started, where this conversation started, was with this happy gentleman.
Oh my goodness! Right?
I freaking love my Fabs.
Yep.
So Sunday, I'm walking around ModFest, and Fab's like, check out my cup. I'm like, where the hell did you get that cup? He's like, oh, dude, I won it in a raffle. I'm like, man, that's a sweet cup. And then I cop online a couple days later, and she's got all colors of this cup.
Look at that.
And I even have like teal and blue. I mean, I have quite a few of those colors just because Fabs and everyone thought I made it like for Fabs. Everybody thought it was a picture of Fabs. It really wasn't. It was just because so I do have a group on Facebook. I have it archived right now because I do work full time and I have 3 kids. One's 22, so he doesn't count, but my middle one is
he still counts.
This year. Yeah, he doesn't count.
He still counts. He still counts. Hey, the stresses don't go away when they get older.
He's here in the house, so yes, it's still here. But I have one graduating this year. So, and then I have one that's a freshman too, and the girls keep us crazy busy. So I did archive it, but most people that know me will just message me, and that's how things get out. It's because I'll post them on my Facebook, or they already know. My phone goes off all the time, and I can't tell anybody no. And Ian gets mad at me about that because I'm just like, I'll figure it out. I'll do it. And
we'll make it work.
Yeah. So, but when it comes to comps and raffles and anyone needing anything, I'm just gonna do it. I don't care what it is, I'm gonna do it. And this was just a picture that I saw that I was like, oh, I bet people might like this cup. And it just blew up. And every time I see Fabs, he has that cup in his hand. And then, of course, Emily messaged me and was like, hey, can I get it in pink so we can have a his and hers? And I'm like, sure, let me find it in pink. So, and it went from that. The green one, which is right here, and I don't think he's watching, but this green one, I actually made for Holby, because of Wicked Whiskers, and he didn't say anything. So this will be in Missouri for sure. But it really, that's how that cup came about. And I've had people message me and go, oh, can you put my sticker on it? Well, I've just got to get a picture of it. So I have an awesome girl that does a lot of my printing, and then I put them on the cups. And Fab swears he's got a
You got a discount code.
Hey, wait. He's my
you got a discount code for your tumblers? Holy shit. That's like breaking news right there, right?
How does one become a Boujee ambassador?
Ask Babs.
Fab runs the program. What's up, Ian?
What's up, Ian? How you doing, brother, man?
I'm good. Just got home from work and saying hello.
Right on,
Thank
man.
you for allowing us to have some of your wife's time.
Yes.
You can have as much of it as you want.
Yeah, it's an hour show, man. It's an hour show.
Yep. No,
Like a
35
dog with
minutes.
a puppy,
Man.
it never goes away.
You got her back in 35 minutes, man.
So, I mean, I do like, I've done custom pins. Last year at Beardapalooza, one of the raffle items was like what I'd sent you guys. They were the weekday pins, the motherfucking,
You're good.
Like,
Okay. We'll put it right back.
So I do those. I have a lot of those, and those are very time consuming. So I do those. Shirts, koozies. Can you hand me that one? Last year was my first year to do it for the judges. Mine right there.
Sure.
Yes, Red Friday. Yes. I got with Johnny and this one was a good one. That one.
I love these. I love these. Absolutely. I love the nonchalant kind of, you got to think about it, a little cerebral kind of.
That's the best kind.
I love the. Yeah, there we go. There we
Ian
go.
will shave his mustache for $50 tonight.
Let's go. Let's go. Get it running. $50
He's
in that
committed
mustache.
But I took Johnny's design last year that he did for Beardapalooza, and I did it on cups and koozies for the judges. Of course, we have Girl Gang. And this is actually the koozie kind. And Somebody's Fine Ass Wife. Those are my color changing ones. I have a cup obsession, guys. So if I can put it on a cup, I have a 17-year-old that says I need a new hobby, but I love it.
You got like a cup for each day of the week? You just use a different one each day, or?
I could probably go a good 4 months and use a different cup every day.
Nice.
Holy shit, that's impressive.
Yes, my newest ones are the big ones, and then I etch my name in it, and I just do the Boujee because it's shorter than Christina, but because I feel like no one's gonna steal my cup that says Boujee. I make them for Ian and I make them for my girls. So
if we can take a step backwards, just a couple secs. How'd you come up with, first off, we never really asked like who you are, right? I think everybody watching knows who you are, but there's a couple guests in the show that might not know who you are or what club you're from. If you could tell us about that a little bit. If you don't mind.
Here, real quick, look. There's our cup cabinet.
Holy shit. I would need
3 or 50.
Yeah, I would need additional storage spaces for cups. Damn, Skippy.
So I am Christina. Most people know me as Boujee. I am the PR officer and I guess first lady of the Central Texas Beard and Mustache Club here in obviously Texas. We are centrally located between Austin and Waco. That's kind of our region.
Right on.
I started this because my husband, he is a veteran that, has his own, we all know, veterans have their own things and their own social stuff. And
thank you for your service.
He said, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Thank you. So he got into this and I was just going to be the cheery wife and yay me. But we all know that I can't just be quiet and sit in a corner. So
nobody puts Christina in the corner.
And so I just started helping out. And then when Central Texas Beard and Mustache Club rebranded and Ian took it over and into what it is today, we have awesome members. We throw on our comp is Beardapalooza. This will be our 4th annual. We have probably, and no offense to anybody else, we probably have one of the best venues. If you haven't been out or have heard about it, we have one of the best venues that we use, the Pit Stop Bar and Grill here in Nolanville. So I mean, that's kind of, I'm just loud, opinionated, obnoxious, and I love margaritas. That's usually what I'm known for.
So I know you are definitely a margarita aficionado. If I know anything walking away from my Fest 6, and I don't drink hard liquor. I did take a taste of one of your margaritas, and they are delicious, by the way.
Thank you.
But I gotta know, how did Boujee come about?
Okay, so Boujee came about actually Hefe Eloy from Bearded Warrior. We were at a comp and he came up and asked me about being an ambassador. He said, you know, you're always on Facebook, you know, and asked me about it. And of course, my response was me, because I don't compete a lot. You know, I'm just in everything. I just want to help. That's all I do. And he says, you don't have, you know, I'm not looking for someone to compete. I want someone to help, you know, push this out. And so we were all sitting, it was after a comp in Azle, and we were all sitting at this little bar restaurant, and he was like, oh, you just got to come up with a name. And I'm like, oh crap, I'm not good at this. And actually Monty was like,
Wizard.
Oh, Boujee ass, because if anyone listens to me, I don't do a lot of things. I won't eat a lot of things. And he was like, you're probably the most bougiest person in the bearded community. And so it just stuck. So
ain't nobody stole it yet, have they?
No. So
because there can be only one.
Yes. And then it was so funny because at Mawfest, Ian was introducing me and they were like, oh, this is Christina. And they would kind of look at me and I'm like, Boujee, and oh my God, I've heard of you. And I'm like, oh, okay. They had no clue who Christina was, but they'd heard of Boujee. So that's kind of how it all came about. And I've just ran with it and I love it. Because I am pretty bougie. I mean, I don't do. The night that you won the cruise,
yes,
Ian and I was a little litty titty that night. When we got back to the cabin, he told me that, hey, they said they can't go, so they offered it to us, and we're gonna sleep on the boat overnight. And even drunk, my answer was, "Oh, I don't sleep on a boat. I'm bougie. I just no." So, even drunk, I am not going to do something out of character. So, but that's how Boujee came about. I mean, and I've just ran with it, and that's how everybody knows me.
Right on.
I mean, she showed up with a blender, her own blender, so yes. She earned it.
And
no, it's
so
not.
Funny.
It's not a blender. It's a fucking margarita machine.
Y'all can blame Eloy for that too, because we went to Eloy's house, and him and Erica made me margaritas. And so I told Ian, I said, that's all I want for Christmas. That's all I want. So that's all. Now I'm trying to get the 3 ones so I don't have to make them inside.
So you got like 3 different flavors.
And you're good for a couple hours.
Like walking into the gas station and they got like the slushies in the background, like you're like the 3 of them, like just on constant.
Like the 3, what are they? Pitchers. They got like 3 pitchers on it. So I have this, yeah. I mean, I suck at moving my camera. So like when people come to my house, I have this area over here and it's called Boujee's Place. And it's everything that I hold near and dear to my heart. Popcorn is a food group. I probably eat popcorn every night. I freaking love popcorn.
You need to come to Bearded Theater for sure.
I love freaking popcorn. So I have my popcorn and all my seasonings and butter, and then I have my margarita machine and my favorite margarita cups.
That's awesome. No,
yeah, I have a big sign that I made that says Boujee's Place on it because it's my place.
Right. Everybody's got to have a spot, man. Everybody's got to have a spot.
So my husband doesn't have a man cave, but I have Boujee's Place. So I mean that's the first thing everybody notices when they come over. They're like, "Oh, this." Sorry. But I can make you some bomb ass popcorn and margarita. You won't go hungry or thirsty at my house.
I can only imagine. Look at that. Look at that. Holy shit, that's awesome.
She is set up.
So I'm probably like the polar opposite of popcorn lover. Shit gets stuck in my teeth, but I would definitely try some popcorn and margaritas at your place. Just saying.
Come on. So
That's
yeah,
fucking
so
awesome.
that's just a little bit. I mean, that's the way to my heart.
Miss
Right
Meg's
on.
#1 Louisiana destination is a daiquiri shop. We pull into town tired as hell, and she's like, "We got to hit a daiquiri store."
You know, and I
Yup.
heard that last year when I was at Mom Fest,
Yup.
but that was going to be a thing that I wanted to do this year, and I didn't get a chance to do it. But I will tell you, Louisiana was the first place that I learned about to-go margaritas, because before COVID, Texas you couldn't do to-go margaritas. Now, yeah, we can do to-go. So, but yeah, because before it was Louisiana. I thought that was the coolest thing.
I'd never heard of it. I'd never heard of like drive-through like specifically just daiquiris. We found a spot, and they sold like packaged liquor and daiquiris. They had like
we have
500
them here
flavors
too.
of
We have
fucking
them in
daiquiris.
Texas. They do the like Jello shots, but a lot of those are like wine based. And if I'm gonna do a Jello shot, it needs to be the good stuff.
Absolutely.
Miss Meg, I can make you some daiquiris in my margarita machine. If I would have known that, I'd have brought you some daiquiri because I have it. I bake the little virgin ones for my girls so they don't feel left out.
There you go.
So if I would have known that, I'd have brought the stuff.
Well, Miss Meg gets in the drive-thru and they advertise 16, 18, 32-ounce cups of daiquiris. We get to the window and she's like, "Can I get a couple gallons?" And she did. He's like, "Yeah, pull to the side." And he brings out 2 gallons. And so her and several other people drank all weekend. So
yeah, I've never heard of drive-through daiquiris. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. So what got you started into wanting to put logos on stuff, whether it's t-shirts or cool mugs or koozies?
Again, I have 2 daughters that are, well, now they're 15 and 17, but I swear they want to do every Spirit Day, Twin Day, every school thing known to man. And it was like every time I turned around, it was like, "Oh, I need this shirt for this," or "Oh, I found this shirt." And it was like, I just cannot see spending $50 on a t-shirt that my girls are going to wear once. I just couldn't see doing it. And so, like all my other stuff, it started out small. Ian got me a Cricut that does all the vinyl. And it was just going to be that, And so, of course, I'd make shirts here and there and post them because you're proud of yourself. And,
hell yeah.
And then I started getting like all kinds of requests, "Oh, can you do this? Can you?" And, and people were challenging me, which was fun. I loved it. And then, of course, it was like, "Oh, you should do cups." No, not get into that. That's too much. And then I got into like screen prints or transfers, which I buy them and order them, and they're like a sheet of paper. And then I press them on the shirt. And I was like, "Oh, this is so much easier. And I can get so many things." So then I had to have a heat press. So I got that.
So it was born out of necessity. It just started growing because you needed to do more things.
Yes.
So you bought more stuff.
Yes.
I see that.
Yes.
I can appreciate that.
And so then it went to, oh my gosh, I was making all these shirts and I was, and I can honestly say it's not like I was making all this money, but I just legitimately loved doing it. It kept me busy, and it was just something to do. Ian has cars and this and this and this. And so this was kind of like my thing to do while he played his video game. This is what I did. And then it slowly went into, I spend so much money on other people's cups. What if I made my own? So then I had to have a cup press. So then it was like, oh, well, I could help the club out if I started,
cups,
helping out with the cups, with the girl gang stuff. And it goes from a little idea to now it's everywhere in our house. Yeah.
Now you got Ian building new cabinets out in the garage to store merchandise and usable non-sellable items.
And now we just keep saying if these kids would move out, I would have all the space.
Yeah, you could have your own manufacturing facility as soon as they go.
I love that.
And that's how it's really, and it was something that was just word of mouth that, that it started. And that's really kind of where now I'm at a happy place, because that's exactly where, like I said, I had the group, it had tons of people. I was shipping stuff everywhere. And it just got to be where it's like, okay, this isn't fun anymore. This is not fun. This isn't a
hobby.
Exactly. And Ian made me promise that if I don't do stress very well. And he's like, if you get too stressed, it's got to stop. And so I stopped for a while. And then it just got to be where some, people we all know. Tammy Lynn would message me and be like, hey, can you get this? And somebody else would message me, hey, can you come up with this? Stranger Things was a big thing, and
Yep.
it's so funny. Yeah. It's cool that I could see pictures of people, Natalie, her Stranger Things shirt. There's tons. Cole's wearing one of them at Mob Fest, and it's like, cool,
Hell yeah.
And that's kind of what it's come into, clubs will message me and ask me, hey, can you help out doing cups? What would you, and that's what I like doing. And then to see, and it was so funny because that wasn't the cup. Fabs kept commenting on Facebook. He wanted the silver one that said, have a nice day.
Oh, yeah.
That was the one he kept saying that was badass. And me and Ian were watching him because it was just the 3 cups. And he said, this is mine. Do I just grab, And I was like, well, you're the first one. So grab winner's pick. And he was like, oh, okay, well, I want that one. And then it just blew up from there.
Yeah, so, it was funny because then I seen him endorsing on Facebook, and then I thought the one in the picture was red. I'm like, I need that red one. And you're like, it's pink. I'm like, okay, I'll take the pink one. And then you're like, I can make it red. I'm like, all right.
He was like, I don't know. I saw a couple posts. It was like, hey, here's me and my cup again. Right. It was too funny. He
had it when he came on our show, even.
I know, because I'll be like, and then it was just so funny. And in my eyes, Fabs can do no wrong. Even though he is a little taller than me, he can do no wrong. But, it's crazy how that one print and everyone's like, oh, can you do my picture? I'm like, well, that's really not Fabs. But if you send me your stuff, I can get it done. Yes.
We can sure try.
So that's kind of where it's gone to.
I love the organic nature of how you kind of started, Ron, as you mentioned, out of necessity, right? And it's like, I need to do this to save some cash for the shit my kids are needing, right? And I don't mean to be like shit in a derogatory, negative way, just as a parent and going to be like, shit, more stuff I got to buy. But no, I dig that and how it's just kind of expanded from some cricket vinyl stuff on a t-shirt into some other cool stuff, and those tumblers were truly badass. I was jealous.
Me doing the vinyl for the Jeep, so and it's fun.
Yeah, I almost brought that picture.
Was that the whiskey bent?
The whiskey bent, yeah.
Nice.
So now the next thing I have to do, he wants me to do some type of whiskey bottle or whiskey glasses to put on there or something like that. So as soon as we find the one he likes.
Right. Nice. No, I saw that post a couple days ago, and my curiosity in the background was wondering, but no, that's super cool.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Oh, so it's your image now.
Yeah, he needs to brand it. Stash has branded his image. Fabs needs to brand that one.
That's a temporary. That's temporary. That's not like long-term brands. You know what I mean? It's not like Campbell Soup. I don't anticipate the silence of the stash sticking around forever. Yeah, we got to change that up. That's too embarrassing.
It was pretty epic, and you. I don't think anybody else could have pulled it off as well as you did.
I don't know.
It had been like a almost 3 month joke prior to Mob Fest. But he loves self-deprecation because he even got the sticker made. So
I mean, I thought the sticker was a wow factor until sitting at the judges table and he is walking by and I'm like, oh, wait, is this what I? It was epic.
Well, I appreciate that.
It was amazing.
And, yeah, I'm not scared to embarrass myself. Don't get me wrong, but that's a whole new level
I
of.
think that's a guy thing.
That's just outside the realm. That was just different for me.
Yeah,
but
I feel like I've learned, like, I feel like, especially hanging around with Ian and Joey, as much as we all do, I feel y'all guys get to a certain age and like you did in junior high, you took your brain out and played with it and you forgot where you put it. I think that's what y'all do as grown men, and you don't care, so y'all will just do whatever because, again,
We ain't got nobody to impress no more.
Yeah, no, I can appreciate that. There is a definitely I don't know, the middle schooler, high schooler mentality that was like, I don't give a fuck going through. But at the same time, I'm, getting on to 50 and I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
That's the way Ian is. Ian's the way. And
I'm a divorced single dad. I don't got nobody to impress. I ain't worried about it.
He comes up last year when he did his Riddler, and he wore a green bodysuit. He was Jim Carrey the Riddler, and he wore the green bodysuit with question marks that I put on it. And that's because he wanted to body paint himself, and I refused.
Just get a roller.
Yes,
so
him,
fun.
Caveman, and Joey, and Terry, and Marie were all about it. And
that's hilarious.
Mama holds the key to the candy shop, so you see, we did not go with the body paint.
Bodysuit it was.
Oh
Yes.
my God! So I just got anybody ever wears a bodysuit ever, just make sure you put some lotion on, for God's sakes, because those things.
Ian couldn't rip it off fast enough.
Oh my God. I had never tried that thing on until the day of, because I'd never ordered. Who orders bodysuits off Amazon? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm not going to try this on until the day of, just in case. And oh my God. Yeah. Form fitting right around the jump. That's all I'm saying.
He's like, holy shit, it's even got fingers.
Yes.
Yeah, we're layers.
Ian's had it like went around and then on his feet. We had to cut it so he could have his hands. But of course, I mean, he's worn leggings to comps before, and I'm like,
that's awesome. Power to him.
I wear leggings every day under my jeans. Every day.
Not like women's leggings.
No, you're wearing them to stay warm. You're wearing them to stay warm, not
Yeah, no.
I got some of that fancy shit. I got some of that LuLaRoe or whatever.
Okay, so then you do know what he wears.
You're saying long johns make my legs itch, so I wear the cotton leggings under my jeans to stay warm because I work in a cold environment. So
yeah, it doesn't get that cold here, and if it does, we shut down and we don't leave.
I agree, Fabs. We got to get that image on a cup. Hell yeah!
You just gotta send it to me. I will get it.
awesome.
Right on.
So, Boujee, I just want to say how much I appreciate everything you've done to donate to raffles. You're taking your necessity into a hobby, and now into the charity side, because I've seen your stuff a couple times now at different comps. You're donating to these raffles. You're contributing, and I just want to say thank you. Oh yeah, the Riddler.
Look at that. Look
I
at
think body
that.
paint would have been great though.
No,
Yep.
no body paint.
Yep.
Spray
Two
tan.
words. Taint rash. That's all I can say.
So Stash is saying he just needs a good spray tan, no bodysuit, parental advisory sticker, and we're good.
No, that's not what he's saying. No, it ain't happening. Yeah, the only way you catch me in a Speedo is if I'm wearing it on top of a bodysuit. Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, we talked about the Golden Banana, so keep that in mind. October 14th, Beardapalooza 4.
Man.
Yeah,
it is going to be a pink theme for breast cancer.
There you go. I like that.
Yes,
I like
our
that.
charity is Pink Warrior Angels. They do for all charity financially, but since it's October, we are going to focus on that. And we have some really good ideas coming up that never seen before things going on.
Breaking news.
Breaking news, but I'm not drinking tonight, so I'm not going to tell you.
Right.
Be for another time.
Well, there's two problems, by God.
But like I said, the golden banana is always up for grabs. You gotta.
I don't know. I was so
Ian
close
says
to
pink
doing it.
bodysuit stash.
Hey, maybe. So I
With
guess
tassels.
real quick, give us a plug. What's the banana? Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so
The
golden banana
traveling
came
nanner.
about. Crystal Davis actually is the one that made it for us because what was it? Beardapalooza 1, 2?
I think it was 1 or 2.
John Frias showed up and literally like feathers and leaves in the back and like some kind of Christmas thing in the front and literally nothing else. Like it was very so in that year we had Bill Peterson in a Speedo, we had Michael Holvey and Ian barefoot. We had tons of people in Speedos that just showed up this way. And so we decided let's have a golden banana award, and it is literally a golden banana on a plaque.
That's
and
so
we do
badass.
the same thing like you were talking about. We give you so long to walk throughout the audience, show your moves, whatever you want to do, and whoever comes with the most gets the golden banana. But the trick is you got to bring it back or send it to us so that way the next. And last year's Cole, we did superheroes versus villains, and Sasquatch, as big as he was Captain Underpants.
Oh my.
Yes, so he did have his little, and the kids loved it, and he won last
It's
year.
kid friendly. It's a kid friendly
It
event
is a
with all
kid-
this
yes,
shenanigans
we
going
do.
on.
It is kid friendly. We let everyone know, hey, it is kid friendly, but
You might see a dude in a
You
Speedo.
might see some grown ass men traipsing around in banana hammocks.
yes,
I dig it.
Yes.
So Boujee, where does one have to show up this year to compete for this banana?
It is
Go
going to
ahead.
be same spot at the Pit Stop Bar and Grill in Nolanville, Texas. We do have an
Nolanville,
event
Texas.
page up. We are, like
When?
I said, it is October 14th.
October 14th. Mark
October
the calendars,
14th.
folks.
It is on the beer calendar. It is definitely, we do pre-party. We have live bands. We actually are going to have a live band after comp. It is a weekend of fun. Like I said, we do barbecue plates the night. We have food trucks. We usually have anywhere between 3 to 4 food trucks and probably about 20 to 25 vendors out there where we're at.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But like I said, be watching our club page and our event page because there's some good shit coming out about this company.
Absolutely.
We have a
I
goal
don't-
this year. We want to hit 10,000 for this charity. So we are we're gonna make it happen.
Throwing out them big goals. I like it.
Yes, we're
That's
gonna do it. We're gonna
That's
do
awesome.
it.
Yes, you
I-
are. I have complete and total faith you guys will make it, man. It sounds like a great
Yeah.
time. Don't know that I'll be able to make it. Honestly, I have see now that just makes me want to make it.
You have
That-
to make it.
Just as a spectator.
Just
I
want to put
mean,
some sunblock
so-
on them cheeks and spank them with some sunblock.
You know, I'm relatively new, and I've heard about Central Texas. And
That's
the
my
comp.
big ass.
Look at that. I love
He's
it,
the
Ian.
ringleader.
I love
Well, no,
it,
he
man.
was Dumb and Dumber. Him and Michael Holvey were Dumb and Dumber.
Big man's a
Yes.
good dude.
No, it's definitely one I would like to make. It's a bit early yet to figure out kind of what my schedule will look like, but it's definitely one I would like to be able to hit up.
We'd love to have you. We do have a host hotel that does discount rates there in Killeen. I use the closest one to the pit stop. So
Nice.
Right on.
yeah.
Always, I like when the comps do a block of rooms. That way, you know you're going to be staying in the same
Yeah.
place with other people. It makes it really nice. We ended up getting a block again this year for Bearded Theater because I actually had people asking like, "Hey, you got a block anywhere? Like, okay, did you have anything with the same hotel as last year? Because the hotel everybody stayed in last year was just amazing. So people are asking me to come back. So I like when the comps do a block of rooms. I think it's a good thing.
I usually have people at my house everywhere. because my husband cannot say no. So we have people everywhere at my house, the floor, the couch, everywhere. And Ian's going to pick you up in the Jeep again, Fabs.
Yep. Man, if Fabs, they're only picking you up with all the doors and all the tops off, just because. You better bring some extra hair ties, brother. Yep.
Split it.
Put some on the gear shift.
They'll be in the Jeep from now on.
So.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm excited to hear how the things develop for this competition, as well as, you know, all the cool shit you are doing to help support all the other clubs and stuff that's going on.
Anything I can do for any club, just let me know. You can hit me up on Facebook, and I will help you out in any way I can.
If anybody's watching and is interested, I guess you kind of just said it, but, you know, I'm curious about getting one of those cool-ass tumblers so I can look like Fabs. But how would one hit you up if they're interested in snagging one of those?
Just it's Christina Long on Facebook. Just message me or if you have my number, I mean, it's out, but just message me and let me know what you're looking for. If you got a certain design or something like that, I mean, I will find out what I can do. If you're looking for the Fabs print, let me know. I do have those on stock and cups in hand, so I can get those done.
I got to have a Fabs print as soon as my money's right.
All right, just let me know.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. I don't want to, you know, it's that FOMO, right? I don't want to be the Fabs.
I need to find one that's a cool stash. That's what I need to. I'm gonna get on that tonight while I'm sitting around here. I'm gonna see if I can find me one that just got a mustache for you.
There we go. And stash 20 will get you 20, right, Fabs? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But no, that would be fucking killer.
Let me see what I can find for you.
You're gonna have to make Fabs a t-shirt now.
I know, I am.
Nathan Jacobs says he's all with the stash stuff.
Let me see what I can find, and I'll get it.
Beautiful stash on that fella, man. He's doing some cool networking stuff too. So you might see him on the show someday.
I look forward to it.
He's got a good looking stash, and I would agree. You probably at least got 2 sales on the show tonight.
I'm telling you, soon I'm gonna be looking tonight. I'm gonna see what I can find.
There you go.
Right on. And I'm a type of person that I'm gonna buy 2 for my kids because they need it.
They need it just like I. Why do you think I have so many?
Right.
No, I can appreciate that. We did a merch sale a couple months ago, and I don't know, when everything came in, I'm like, hey guys, guess what? I bought you Beard Mob Indiana shirts.
I did the hoodies at Mobfest. I'm messaging my girls. I was like, I'm getting a shirt. Y'all want hoodies? So I totally get it.
Yeah. What's up, Mr. Orton?
Well, Christina, we appreciate you coming on tonight. We appreciate
thank you guys for having me.
We appreciate everything you're doing. Love your work. It's so much fun. You know, don't forget Fabs 20 gets you 2% off.
I think it was 2 cents. He put like 20, or maybe it was 20 cents or whatever. Yeah.
Get you 20 cents off when you use that code at Boujee's place.
Yep. Hopefully get to see you here in a month or so. You know,
that'd be great.
Awesome.
Yes. Yep. We'll be there.
All right.
All right.
Well, go give Ian a hard time. We love you, Miss Boujee.
Yeah.
And we will talk to you soon.
Take care. Thanks for coming on. That's awesome.
Hell yeah, man.
She's a good person, awesome human being. And I don't know that we haven't had an awesome human being on our show. Everybody's just good people, and man, she's certainly one of them.
Well, when you start talking the bearded community, it's hard to find not good people. So
I'm telling you what,
we're not good people because they're hard to find.
No, we're surrounded by so many amazing.
Can't believe we didn't have Boujee dancing. I missed it.
How did we not?
Yeah, we fucked up.
Man, yeah, a minute to go, and we just now hit it, and it's all good, man.
Bullshit.
It's all good. Bullshit. What's up, Mr. Orton? Good to see you, brother, man. Now, another awesome evening, getting to be able to, talk to some awesome people. Man,
great show,
I tell you what, Mondays can be a real pain in the ass or in the front as it relates to Miss Betty White, your vehicle, like mentioned, right? But I tell you what, I enjoy being able to spend the Monday evening cutting it up with you and some other awesome folks. So I
Yeah, man.
appreciate everybody hopping on. We're right at the end of the hour, but man, good times and intro. We got a new intro.
Dude, thank you so much, Mr. Stash, for providing us with that intro. I love it, my
Hell
man.
yeah.
Absolutely love it. I wouldn't be doing my job right if I didn't throw that up there and that down there.
Yep. Schaefer prostate. We've had a couple more, as you saw in the earlier in the show. Bam Bam's throwing down a challenge. Important cause. Don't be scared to get in it. I mean, we'd like your support. Schaefer prostate would like your support. Men's Health would like your support. It's an important cause. It's an important cause. Go get tested, and yeah, check it out.
And we just keep having more and more challenges. We got the $500 challenge we're working on. We're getting closer. We're about halfway there. And then once we make that one, Shooter's going to step up and do his thing. And then we're shooting for 1,000 so we can see Bam Bam go ball-headed and whale it.
Yep.
So the ticker's running across the bottom of the screen there. And so, today's Monday. We got a whole week ahead of us. Who we got coming on Wednesday on the Bearded Family Network?
We got the pack. Pack's coming up on Wednesday. We got the sideshow, Miss Britt, Miss Bethany on Thursday.
Miss Meg really enjoyed going on the sideshow Thursday. If you missed that show, go rewatch it. It was a lot of fun. Those girls are silly. I love every single one of them so much. And I was backstage Ron, so I was having a good time playing along. So.
No, that's awesome. And you know me, I like to catch all the shows live if I can. I was on the road and unable to, so I wasn't able to watch it until later on, way late Thursday evenings. But no, that was fun. It was fun watching. We got,
round out the week with
Bearded Hero. What? Right.
Yeah.
We got Bearded Hero coming up this weekend. Super excited for my first time, and it's gonna be the last time to experience the Bearded Hero, but super excited about that, man.
And we got Hiram's up in Plymouth, Indiana, right after that, the next weekend.
That's right. Yours truly, first judging opportunity. Holy shit! How about that?
Right? Will be a judge.
This guy, that's going to be interesting. So, no, looking forward. Hopefully, everybody's got that on their calendar. Hiram's up in Plymouth, Indiana. Come check it out.
He's been judging me since day one, so it's all right.
Right. And then we can't forget, of course, our brothers from another mother's on Sunday. Billy and Chris sitting on Sundays. Don't forget to check them out. Yeah,
man, what a show they had last night, man. They had some stars on last night. They had Taxi Phil on. It was a packed show.
That was great. The auction from Travis and Jess. That rug, that's pretty freaking killer. I think Scott Turner from Beard Mob, Tennessee, threw in some tickets for whoever wins that. And man, it was a cram-packed episode. So
yeah, it was.
No, it's good stuff. I say, here's my thought. Let's play the intro on the outro as well, and we'll call it tonight, just to give everybody a little taste.
For those who didn't see at the beginning, this is our new intro, faux outro. And we will see you all online. And next week, we'll be live again Monday night with a very important show. Hold on, PSA. Next week will be a very important show. I have some guests on to talk about something very important in the bearded community. Anybody that has any interest in learning more about 5013Cs and becoming a non-for-profit, next week's show will be dedicated to that. I'll go ahead and release that now so people can get their thinking caps on, get some questions together. It's going to be a super informational show. So definitely put that on your calendars for next week.
Yep. Good PSA, man. Now, good shout out. It's going to be a good informative session for those that need some additional information on how do you go about it and creating the 5013C. It's good for charity organizations, which is what we do. So it kind of helps keep the tax in there, all that tax, the governmental red tape bullshit we have to deal with. But no, good stuff. Tune in next Monday. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for hopping on tonight. Love y'all. We'll see you next week. Episode 11 in the books. Happy fucking Monday. Woo! Make it a good week.
Monday.